All right, shalom, shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makar Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Brother Shapaya coming at you again with another quick little lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, and I'm going to hop straight into it. Sirach 7:15. Hate not laborious work, neither husbandry, which the Most High have ordained. All right, and what's the laborious work? Doing the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, it's not grievous, but sometimes you get into those points in your spiritual career, you know, for a better lack of words. You get to those certain time periods in your spiritual career where you have your low moments, where you're not outputting as much work as you usually do. All right, so you know what you do? You pray to the Lord to help you get out of that slump. All right, because you can't force one thing. You can't force the course of the river. You can't. But at the same time, that don't mean just be fucking lazy. Just I can't force the spirit right now, and it come to me. It come to me. Nah, you got to draw it out, like the scriptures say. All right, you just can't sit there and be all laxed and all lopey and shit all day long. Well, spirit's not here, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, that's only going to happen so many times, man. All right? So you can't fall on that as an excuse. All right? You have to do the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Matter of fact, how do you love Yahweh Shai, man? Say, if you love me, you're going to feed my sheep. Doing this laborious work, that's part of feeding the sheep. All right? When you're taking care of a flock, when you're taking care of a piece of land where it has crops, you have to water, you have to nurture, you have to make sure that it's getting sunlight, things of that nature. Hey, if it's a lamb, you got to make sure that wool is getting sheared, or the hair is still good and not getting matted up. All right, and things of that nature. So you have to be a caretaker, man. All right, an overseer of the flock, man. Okay. This is Proverbs 18:9. He also that is slothful in his work is a brother that is a great waster. All right, who's the great waster? Esau. All right, so if you ain't out here doing this work, you're basically the brother of Esau, and not as far as Jacob, Esau brothers. Nah, nigga, you're like your father, the devil. All right, that type of brother. All right, y'all like that together. Because when you read Matthews, it says, he that don't gather with me scattereth abroad. All right, so if you ain't out here doing the work, if you're out here slothful, you're scattering abroad. And also, you're a brother to him that is a great waster, which is Esau. Nigga, you're basically Esau. All right? Because you're helping Esau basically... I can't say complete his goals because Esau can never stop the truth, but you're basically on the same side of Esau, scattering abroad. All right, trying to disorientate the actual truth or dilute the truth. All right, but see, that's what happens when you're not working. All right, see, we're in defense of the gospel. So when motherfuckers try to dilute the gospel, we're there to purge it out. We're there to purify it out, man. All right, because the words of the Lord is purified 7 times, man. Okay? Now check this out. Proverbs 21:25. The desire of the slothful killeth him, for his hands refuse to do labor. All right? And a lot of you guys are going to die because you took that talent and you hid it. You chose not to do the work. You chose not to do the work. That's what it's going to boil down to, man. All right, and all these, when it goes into laborious work, it's not talking about these pastors or these preachers or these coon or these weird ass niggas, all right, that's out here with these different doctrines. All right, this is going into Israelites of the circumcision that know they're Israelites, but they're not doing the work. Okay. And it's a lot of you niggas out there that's sitting on your motherfucking hands, man. Straight up. You guys have tasted the heavenly goodness, all right? Like Hebrews talks about, man. And you niggas are sitting on your hands. A lot of you niggas, man. It's ridiculous. That's why it says the desire of the slothful killeth him, man. All right? You niggas are building your own graves, man. This is Proverbs 24 and 30. Hey, check it out. Because I gave the analogy of a piece of land that have crops, right? It's Proverbs 24 and 30. I went by the field of the slothful, and by the vineyard of the man void of understanding. Now it's spiritual how the Lord ties those two characteristics together. The field of a slothful man. So if I'm walking past the field of a slothful man, obviously this nigga don't work. Obviously this nigga's lazy. So I don't plan on seeing no types of plants in his field. All right? Just like when Yahweh Shai seen that tree that didn't yield no fruit, he cursed it. And he cursed everything that's likened unto that tree, man. Which are you niggas that hate laborious work. All right? You ain't got no fruit. All right? So it says, I went by the field of the slothful, and by the vineyard of the man void of understanding. And lo, it was all grown over with thorns and nettles to cover the face thereof. Because if you're not working your field, weeds are going to come up, thorns are going to come up, and there's nobody to, garden that, all right, to show that husbandry towards that piece of land. And when you're not showing that work, these are the things that's going to grow up, all right? It says, and the stone wall thereof was broken down, because you don't have nobody to keep the upkeep, right? Then I saw and considered it well, and I looked upon it, and I received instruction. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travaileth, and thy want as an armed man. All right, so you a sleepy dog. All right, you ain't out here doing the work. You ain't out here taking care of the husbandry. You ain't taking care of the garden. You ain't watching the sheep. You ain't feeding the sheep. You ain't doing none of this. All right, you ain't on a watchtower. The walls broken down. All this, right? It says what? So shall thy poverty come as one that traveleth. And it says, and thy want as an armed man. And what does an armed man do? When a nigga run up to you with a gun, he's taking everything. So that's the type of necessities you niggas are going to be in when this shit comes crumbling down, man. Because you're not going to have the knowledge and the wisdom that will be the stability of the times. You ain't going to have that. You have 5 wise virgins, and you have 5 foolish ones, man. All right? And when they go out to try to go get their oil, it's going to be too late because the bridegroom is going to come. So you better seek ye the Lord while he may be found, man. And you better get to it. All right? This is Sirach 22 and 1. A slothful man is compared to a filthy stone. Now, we are all stones, but this is a stone you don't want to be compared to. All right? And everyone shall hiss him out to his disgrace. And that's how it's going to be, man. All right? In the kingdom of heaven, although we ain't going to be hissing you, disgracing you, you guys going to have everlasting shame and content. It's going to speak for itself. All right? But same now, we see you niggas not doing the work. Hey, we're going to hiss at your ass. All right? It says, this is verse 2. A slothful man is compared to the filth of a dunghill. So a piece of shit. All right? A pile of shit. All right? Every man that takes it up will shake his hand. All right? Because you don't want that shit on you, man. All right? That's why we tell brothers, hey, get that lazy, that soft spirit. Don't bring that around brothers, man. All right? Because it's like a canker. It'll sore, man. All right? You'll infect other brothers with that type of spirit, man. All right? Hey, Romans 12 and 11. Not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. That speaks for itself. Not slothful in business, all right? But fervent in spirit, which means you're hot. You're not lukewarm and you're not cold. You're hot, fervent, like fervent heat, all right? Serving the Lord. And how do we serve the Lord? He gave you the 2 commandments, man. Love Yahweh Shem Yahushua with all thy heart and love thy neighbor as thyself. But what do you do unto your neighbor? All right? You teach him this word. All right? Just like we eat the word ourselves, we got to go out and give the word so it can be eaten by others, man. All right? That's love, man. The commandments. We're commanded to go out and teach and do the work. All right? Ecclesiastes 10 and 18. By much slothfulness, the building decayeth. There go that filthy stone again. All right, because we are stones that build up a building. But a lot of you niggas are filthy stones. And hey, just like we read about that broken wall, all right, how the lazy man didn't take care of the field. It said, hey, Proverbs 24. It says, I went by the field of the slothful, and the vineyard of the man void of understanding. And it says, and the stone wall thereof was broken down. Now, I skipped the sentence, but just to get to the point. It says, the stone wall was broken down. Now, check this out. Ecclesiastes 10 and 18. By much slothfulness, the building decayeth, and through idleness of hands, the house droppeth through. There you go. Hey, much idleness teaches wickedness, man. All right? Because if you ain't doing the work of the Lord, you ain't meditating in the spirit, what are you doing? What could you possibly be doing, man? All right? You don't want to have a false balance. And that goes for all of us, man. And that's a lesson in itself, finding your balance within this truth. What you can do, what you can't do. All right? How much time set aside, so on and so forth. But the spirit will allow you to know and understand that situation when you cross that bridge, basically. All right? So with that, until next time, all praises, honor, glory be unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Karkadash. Double honors to the other apostles of great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Abad Babal.